Titan baseball begins its drive for 5. But who could predict Mother Nature would be their first opponent? Men's and women's hoops in action at Titan Gym. But is either team in danger of missing the Big West Conference Tournament? And the Cal State Fullerton UCLA rivalry continues. This time lacrosse is the name of the game. All this and more on Titan Sports Recap.
Final thoughts?
Go Titans.
Hello and welcome to the second edition of Titan Sports Recap. Derek Opina here, and we're very glad to have you back. Now, since men's basketball pulled out that big upset win over UC Santa Barbara, the Titans have lost 3 of their next 4 games, including their last home game against UC Riverside. Fullerton then hosted Cal State Northridge next, where they looked to avenge a beatdown they suffered to the Matadors at the Matadome earlier in their conference schedule. And for more on that, we got a men's basketball reporter, Ashley Correa, who has the latest for us from historic Titan Gym. Ashley, what do you got for us?
Hi, Derek. Close game tonight here at the Titan Gym. Both teams going down to the wire. Let's look at the highlights. Perry Webster and the Titans are coming off a heartbreaking homecoming loss. Now they host Cal State Northridge and look to avenge a loss they suffered to the Matadors earlier this season. We'll start off the second half, Titans up by 10 when Orlando Brown hits the tray from downtown. Big game for Brown with 16 points in the night, and the Titans lead by 13. Later on in the second half, Titans up 11 when Isaiah Umapig knocks down another 3-ball. Titans go up by as much as 14 in this game, but they'll relinquish the lead. Titans up by 2 when Josh Green nails the clutch 3 and the Matadors lead by 1. 10 seconds left and the Titans have one last chance to pull off the win. The last desperation shot for the Titans doesn't go in, and the Matadors escape Titan Gym with a 2-point victory. So now that's 2 home games they lost, both very close games. Now they take on Santa Barbara Gauchos this Wednesday. From historic Titan Gym, Ashley Correa, Titan Sports Recap.
Thank you, Ashley, for the report. And of course, the Titans end up losing their next 2 games in Santa Barbara and at Idaho State, dropping to 6th place in the Big West Conference. The next game will be home against Cal Poly. Now we're going to transition to women's basketball, where the Titans had a pair of conference matchups. Corey Vest is going to start things off for us with their game versus UC Santa Barbara.
Thanks, Derek. It was a nail-biter here at Titan Gym. Cal State Fullerton pulled within 1 in the final seconds. Let's go to the clip.
The Gauchos of UC Santa Barbara went up against the Titans of Cal State Fullerton tonight. We pick up the action late in the second half. Megan Richardson fights through traffic here and gets that bucket to fall. After being down by 16 points, the Titans are now within 9. Here, Alex Thomas gets the ball, takes it the length of the court, hesitation, gets that floater to go. We now have ourselves a 7-point ball game. Titans amp up their D and get the jump ball. Stays with Santa Barbara, however, after the inbounds pass, trapped in the corner. Hey, nobody's there. Titans get the ball back. Richardson will make them pay after she gets this pass back from Lauren Chow. Dials up long distance. Hello. She had 12 or 14 points in the second half. The score is now 71-67 with 1:18 left. The Titans defense steps up their game again. Tipped inbounds pass leads to a jump ball. Possession arrow, Cal State Fullerton. Chow with the ball now. She says, I got something for you, Gauchos. Bang, bang, bang. Clutch 3. Chow had 16 points in the game. Titans are only down by 1 now. After 2 free throws by Santa Barbara, Chow with the final possession. She'll come down. Off balance 3. No, doesn't go. And that's how that one will end. Titans will go on to lose a heartbreaker, 73-70.
The Titans lost their 4th straight game in a row and 37th to the Gauchos. They lost 73-70. They had a game up over Cal State Northridge going into tonight for the 8th spot in the Big West Conference Tournament. With this loss, however, they're going to be a tough position for the final couple of games. Back to you, Derek.
Baseball season has finally arrived, and after heavy rain forced the Titans to postpone their season opening match at Long Beach State, the Titans ended up hosting North Carolina for their home opener. But the Titans wouldn't only be battling the Tar Heels, they would be fighting Mother Nature as well. And for more on that, we got a Titan baseball reporter, Alex Stathis, who has the highlights from Titan baseball's rainy and soggy season opener.
Thanks, Derek. The number 8 Fullerton Titan baseball team was supposed to be going against Long Beach State on Friday, but due to the weather, it was postponed. Today, they're going to be going against North Carolina in their season opener. So let's go to the highlights to see how it goes. Tyler Pill steps up on the mound as starting pitcher to start the game out for the Titans as they take on the Tar Heels, a team coming off of a victory. Titans down 1 with bases loaded for the Titans in the first inning. Joe Terry up to bat, and he got walked, leading the Titans in for a run, and the Titans tie the game at 1. Titans down 1 after the 8th inning, when the rain temporarily stops the game for a quick delay, leaving the score at Titans 2 and Tar Heels 3. We pick up after the rain stops in the 9th inning with Titans down 1. Carlos Lopez hit a ball deep to midfield for a double to allow Richie Pedroza to run in for the score. And the Titans tie the game at 3. Game is tied at 3 when Ben Bunting hit a double, leading the Tar Heels in for a run in the 11th inning of extra innings, and the Titans are down by 1. And the Titans lose this game 3-4 for their first loss of the season. The Titans had a bump in the middle of the game due to the rain, but unfortunately the Titans lost to North Carolina in the 11th inning with a score of 4-3. From Goodwin Field, Alex Stathis, Titan Sports Recap.
All right, Alex, thank you for that. And the Titans would end up bouncing back from that loss to take 2 of 3 against Cal State Long Beach. One of those games was the makeup game that was postponed. Their next 3-game series will be against number 2 ranked TCU at Fort Worth, Texas. Now, although baseball was able to play this past weekend, the rain kept Titans softball from being able to play any ball at all. Titans softball went 2-3 at their season opening tournament. The final day of the Kajikawa Classic, the Titans were able to upset the Oregon Ducks, who were ranked 14th at the time. Here's what softball coach Michelle Gramacki had to say about the upset. Quote, "We had a very disappointing loss last year. The thing that was great about beating Oregon is the resilience that the team showed after getting beat the day before. Oregon is a tough team, and we hung in there and competed until the final out was made. We put in hard work and stayed focused on being competitive." Now, even though Titan softball couldn't take on UCLA, Titan lacrosse had the chance to take a crack at the Bruins. And for more on that, we go to Titan lacrosse reporter Will Soisman, who has all the highlights. Will, it's all you, buddy.
Thanks, Derek. I'm here at Titan Track, where the Cal State Fullerton lacrosse team is trying to notch its 2nd straight victory of the season over the UCLA Bruins. Coming off a 15-10 victory over USC, the Titans were looking to continue their hot start this season against a UCLA team that won 14-9 at Fullerton last year. The Titans were in for a hard-fought match as UCLA had won its first 2 games by a combined 23-5. But the Titans were up to the challenge of being an underdog once again. Early on, senior attacker Mike Ansel receives the pass from freshman Jeff Lyon and spins around one defender as he nets the Titans an early 1-0 lead. Just 3 minutes later, senior Adam Lavoie makes number 7 Michael Fitzpatrick look foolish as he dumps the ball out to sophomore Chris Cole, who dances behind the net until he hits an open Mike Ansel, who scores the 2nd straight goal to begin the match for the Titans. This was a lead that the Titans would never get back, as it started with number 12 Trevor Goodham rapid around the net, cutting the deficit to 1 for UCLA. Then number 22 Yang Zhang finds an open Matt Cream, who fires a rocket to tie the game, as frustration was setting in for the Titans. Cream wasn't done as he launches another rocket past Titans goalie Justin Kapler to take the lead that the Bruins would never give up. Second quarter action now as Zhang again stands behind the net until passing to Goodham, who continues the scoring and ups the lead to 7-2. Let's jump to the third quarter now as Ansel tries to lead the Titans back with a nice assist to Cole to make it 11-4. Still in the third, sophomore Michael Ballantyne has a nice give and go and lays out for the goal to cut the Bruin lead to 6, pumping several Titans up. Then Chris Cole scoops up a rebound and feeds Lyon, who scores just as he takes a big hit to cut the Bruin lead to 5. Fourth quarter action now with the Bruins up 14-6. Senior Andrew Hawk slips it past the Bruin goalie to make it 14-7. Later, senior Anthony Parcell is able to get the ball out of this mess to Lyon, who gets the easy score. However, it was too little too late for the Titans as they fall once again to UCLA 14-8. So unfortunately, the Cal State Fullerton lacrosse team came away with a loss today against UCLA. However, they are ready to prepare for their next matchup against Utah Valley State in wonderful Las Vegas. From Titan Track, I'm Will Soisman, Titan Sports Recap.
All right, here is your Titan timeline for the biggest games coming in the next 2 weeks. Titan baseball is at number 2 ranked TCU the weekend of the 25th. The following weekend, Oregon State, Iowa, and Stanford all come to town as Titan softball hosts the DeMarini Invitational. And the 26th will mark the final home game of the season for men's basketball. They'll be taking on Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. Check us out at youtube.com/Titan Sports Recap for all video highlights of Cal State Fullerton athletics. Follow us on Twitter. Go to twitter.com/CSUF Sports Recap. And make sure you find us on Facebook. Just type in Titan Sports Recap into your search bar. All right, well, that's going to do it for us here at Titan Sports Recap. Once again, we are bringing you the best video coverage of Cal State Fullerton athletics. On behalf of the entire staff, Derek Opina here. Trevor Raybone is going to have the seat for you when we have episode 3. That's going to do it for us, and we'll see you guys next time.